Does accent really matter when it's come to speak English? Because there are people who say American English is the best, British English the best. Some people say no, you speak English like Nigerian. So, what do you have to say about this context?
That is a really a great question. Let's say really pertinent question. So first of all, let us just like give an example. For example, we are not native English speakers. Okay, we have English, let's say, not as a second language, but that is optional. That's something we learned from school. So can we just like compare ourselves with somebody who was born in a country which English is spoken, such as South Africa and Nigeria? Surely they speak much more than us, and they can easily understand as well much more than us. And then, if you can speak in a precise way so that people can get what they actually saying, for me, that most importantly, because if you just like be focused on accent, I'm going just like to ask another question as well, just to compare us with the Portuguese guys, even Brazilian guys. When it comes to Portuguese, surely their Portuguese is more than ours. So even Brazilian guys, their Portuguese is more than ours when it comes to accent. But we can speak in a very fluent way, precise way, and then make things, understandable. That is most importantly, not all about which accent is much more better than
Okay.
others. And one more thing, the way you speak and how you speak, it
Okay.
somehow identifies you.
That's
Okay,
it.
because we speak like in our way when it comes to Portuguese. That is our identification.
Okay.
Because if you go, I mean identity. Because if you go to, let's say, to Portugal with your different accent, people in Portugal can identify you as a
Nangolen, no?
as Angolan guy.
Okay.
So even when it comes to English, what I can advise the people is we have to speak in a very natural way.
Way.
Because
That's it.
what is the point of you just like making too much effort to speak like let's say a native guy such as American or British, if you can speak easily and in natural way when it comes to African one.
African
So
ones.
that's up to you. But for me, most importantly, is for you to speak in a very natural way. Either if that is American, British,
British,
or African. This
okay,
is it.
Canadian, whatever.
Yes,
What's
and
important
then
thing is to make people understand what you're saying.
yeah, and making things understood. Okay, if
Okay.
you can be clear in what you're expressing, what you wanna say, and people can easily get what you're saying,